Hey guys, it's Maximum Gamer here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the SH Monsterarts Tigre. This is my first SH Monsterarts figure. I've watched plenty of reviews on them, and it's also my first Monster Hunter figure. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I have played Monster Hunter quite a bit, and I really enjoy it. I might do some videos on Miles when it comes out. But yeah. So Tigrex. So on the front of the box we've got a picture of Tigrex, of course, the figure. SH Monsterarts Tigrex. Something in Japanese that I can't quite understand. As well as Bandai, Tamashii Nations, Monster Hunter, Capcom. Over here we've got a Tigrex. It looks like it's turning while it's charging or something, which it does a lot, particularly when it's enraged, which is a pain. On the back of the box we've got like slash marks showing a bit of the figure itself, the hunter that's included with a longsword. Personally I don't use longsword, I prefer insect glaive, it's better. And then on the other side of the box we've got Tigrex, as well as the top of the claw marks that were on the back. So anyway, let me get this figure open and I'll be back right now. So here is the Tigrex out of the box, and wow, it is ridiculously poisonable. Of all the articulated figures I've ever owned, this is the most articulated by far. It's just ridiculous, and it's so cool. I'm just trying to get it into shot correctly. Just the sheer amount of detail and articulation on this guy is just insane. And look at the neck, the fact that it can just do this, and it's really cool. Just the whole thing is just so poseable. Ridiculous amounts of poseable. Oh no. Something came off. That is not good. I'll just keep this here because I do not want to accidentally break this dude. It's kind of expensive, very expensive, because they don't exactly stock these guys in Australia much, and my mum got this for me while she was in Japan, which is nice. But just the detail on this thing, it's just so awesome. It can go full croissant shaped with just a few bits of posing. It's just so awesome. So anyway, here's a closer look at its head and down the body onto the tail, which is, I don't remember the end of its tail being so long, the pointy bit, but maybe I just haven't looked at Tigrex close enough. This design is based off Rise, which I've played quite a bit. Yeah, I like this, and it's nice and orange, probably a bit too orange. It's a bit too bright in terms of orange color, but it's still cool. Just an awesome figure. So in terms of articulation, it's basically the whole thing. Like, the head is, the jaw can get pretty wide, so you can replicate the mighty ping of the Tigrex, otherwise known as its roar, which quite an annoying attack sometimes, but not as annoying as a charging, which it is. But like still a fun fight. The neck's really poseable, like just ridiculous amounts of poseability. I'm not sure why that joint in particular goes down so far. Not 100% sure. It's really cool. Then we have like the arms containing all the wings, depending on what you want to call them. They can stretch out and go up, so you can attempt to like, the whole thing just feels really good in terms of like articulation and what you can do with it. And the fingers move, so does this part of the wing. Why does my camera keep falling? You've got the torso movement, which is really good. The knee movement or hip movement, so you can do something with that. I don't know. Then you have the knees, and then the legs and feet can move really well. And then just the tail. Like, the poseability is extreme. I think you can almost get him into the like just the poseability on this guy. It's insane. Well, like, yeah, so a really cool figure in terms of posability. And now let's get on to accessories. So in terms of accessories, you have enraged pieces, like the arms and head, which have the red veins, I guess you could call them, showing, like, which is cool to have because he goes into that set quite often, and that's when you're going to be seeing him most, because, you know, it makes him do more attacks and stuff. And then you have the hunter, who's using a long sword, which, yeah, it's pretty detailed. It's got no paint on it, which kind of unfortunate, but also it's just a little accessory to go with him to replicate the box art, I think it was, of Portable Second, question mark, not, whichever game it was that Tigrex was introduced, I'm blanking on the name right now. But yeah, this is a very cool little accessory to have. So yeah, and in terms of those accessories, so you have it on Tigrex, the enraged arms, as well as the extra open wings and the hunter on a different pose, releasing the roar of the Tigrex. So the hunter probably, that wouldn't be good for them. Anyway, so in terms of size comparison, why does my camera keep falling over? Like it wants to. See? here we have it next to another big orange creature that is posable and based off a dinosaur. It's the beast of a Monsterarts, which is a posable figure, and it is quite a bit larger than the Tigrex, which, if you know how big Tigrex is in the game, not really true, because it's not 1/18 scale like the Pentaceratops is, which might even be 1/16 scale, depending on whether it's based off Titanoceratops or not. But anyway, so what are my final thoughts on the Tigrex? I think it's a really good figure. Like, if you're willing to pay the price for it, it's really cool and super posable, and you know, like, it's basically a perfect Tigrex figure, other than the paint being a little off on the top of the body, and the fact that it falls apart a little bit, particularly this bit on the wings, but it's easy enough to plug back in. But anyway, that's my review of the SH Monsterarts Tigrex. I'll probably make a stop motion of it, because, you know, I can. And anyway, that's all for this video, and I will see you all